As I said earlier, the guest on my show this week is niajohn from the band Wolfdog. Here she is.
Hello, Nia.
Hi, Judith. Lovely to be back.
So, for the people who haven't heard you before, let's have a little bit about you, your type of music you play and where you're from.
So I'm niajohn. I'm in the band Wolfdog, which is a rock and popular music covers band, and I'm from Caerphilly. So the band is based in Caerphilly, essentially. We were established in 2019, so this summer we're actually celebrating our 5th year anniversary as a band, which is fantastic.
That's great. Yeah.
So sorry if you can hear my little dog in the background.
That's no problem. You might hear mine in a minute.
We love our animals. Yeah. Talking of which we sponsor an animal actually. We adopt a wolf called Zebb at the Wales Ape and Monkey Sanctuary. So if you buy any of the band merchandise, all the money goes to charity, goes to Zebb Wolf and his friends there. So there you go.
I think that's marvellous that you do that, and I can highly recommend the mugs, by the way. I've got one of those.
Oh yes, thank you so much for purchasing. I actually went to see the animals at the sanctuary yesterday to see Zebb Wolf, and the keeper was there feeding him lunch. It was lovely to see him sort of coming out and interacting, and got some great photographs of him. And it's great to show the photographs on social media, because people who follow the band or buy merchandise, they can actually see what goes on at the sanctuary and see photos of the animals. So yeah,
I think that's wonderful that you do that. Yes, okay. Spread a little love then, don't you, really?
Yes, yeah. As a band, we are sort of quite busy across South Wales. As I say, we're celebrating 5 years this summer. We gig anywhere from Swansea right down as far as Bristol, so do come and see us. If you go to our website, which is www.wolfstorm.net, you will see a list of all our events, and we played at various festivals as well, which has been fantastic. And I've been very lucky as well to make some music with Steele, who's my music producer. He's also a member of the Corgis. So I've released covers with him since 2012, and more recently some original music. So hopefully you can play a track today, Judith, isn't it? One of the newest ones has come out.
Yes, I'd be delighted to do that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that one going to be called?
So the newest one that's come out is Opposites, Detract. It's quite a clever, fun song. I would recommend watching the video on YouTube,
right,
which come out on the 14th of July and the 15th of July. The song is out on all major music platforms like Spotify, iTunes. It's kind of like you have an evil twin or two sisters or two girls comparing each other, and they both very opposite to each other. So it was great for me because I make my own videos to play both personalities, if you like. So it's quite funny, the video. I would recommend going along and watching that or listening to it.
I do love your videos, actually.
Yes. Well, I've saved myself probably it's got to be over £100,000 now. If you take it, every video cost a minimum of 300, probably a lot more than that to make if I paid someone to do it. And I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos. I have saved myself quite a bit of money, and I enjoy it as well. I love singing and music, but it's nice to be creative with ideas as well and do some editing.
Yeah, that absolutely comes across how much you love it, and I think you look as if you're a great presence on stage. I wish I lived a bit near. I'd love to come and see you. You get some great nights, don't you?
Oh yeah, we have some wonderful nights, and it is fantastic to get the positive feedback from the audience as well on the whole band performance, and then getting up dancing, singing along. We cover music such as Tina Turner, Picc, Anastasia, AC/DC, Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses. So there's something for everyone in our set.
Yeah.
I was very lucky last year to actually meet Bonnie Tyler. For the listeners who don't know much about my history, I had like a radio hit with a cover of Total Eclipse of the Heart, which went worldwide to over 1 million listeners on radio. And I've ended up now with nearly 10 million song downloads, which is fantastic.
Wow, that's amazing. Well done.
It is amazing. And I sort of have Total Eclipse cover to thank for that, because it was so popular. And sort of following up, I'd done another cover of Bonnie Tyler, Holding Out for a Hero, which was chosen as a sort of soundtrack for a retro games by an Italian games producer. So that was another Bonnie Tyler hit. It done really well, you know.
Yeah. And you did actually meet her, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I went to her book signing in Cardiff last year, and I didn't know what to expect, because you hear stories about meeting your idols, stars, or she's from a sort of typical Welsh Valley village, and she's made it big, lived all over the world. But she was absolutely fantastic. She was really down to earth, very professional, full of good advice, and she got an amazing sense of humour. So I'm really pleased I got to meet her, thank her for her music, and she said congratulations to me for my music. So I'm actually going to see her as well, Judith. I got tickets to the London concert, which is next week.
Incredible. Oh, well, you're going to have a great night there, aren't you? So she's everything you hoped she'd be, really, isn't she? Yes, she is, and sort of proud that she comes from Wales, and to sort of get these opportunities is quite rare, isn't it? So I'm quite proud of her, really, for everything she's achieved. Yeah, well, I think you should be proud of yourself for everything you've achieved, because I mean, you've been coming on the show on this station, and I think on the last station I was on, must be a couple of years now, and you've really increased your listenership and what you're doing, your variety of stuff. I think you're doing really, really well. Thank you. I do some stuff with my own live stream as well, so that's sort of capturing another audience essentially as well. So yeah, it's great. I do appreciate all the support that we get. So it's fantastic. Yeah. I think now we ought to give out some details of where people can hear you who can't get to your gigs. Yeah, so well, this weekend we're actually in Swansea, then we're going to head up Blackwood Way, then back into Cardiff, and I'm myself, niajohn, on all music platforms, so Spotify, iTunes. YouTube is a good place where I put all our videos of live gigs, and also my new videos as a solo artist or with Steele go there as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram, so if you look for Wolfstorm Rock Band, TikTok, Twitter, or X as they now call it. And a good place really to go is our website, which is www.wolfstorm.net, and you can read about the band, look at the events we've got. All our merchandise is there, t-shirts, beer bottle openers, wristbands, etc. And as I said, all the money does go to charity. That's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So it looks as if you are keeping pretty busy, but if anybody wants to book you for a gig, go onto the website. Yeah, there's a chat function on there, or if they find me on Facebook or social media, niajohn or Wolfstorm, they can usually message straight through, or my email address will be on our social media sites as well. Right, great. Well, it's been lovely chatting to you again today, and do keep on sending me your new tracks and letting me know what's happening, because I'm always very pleased to have you back on to talk about it and to give you a little extra listenership, hopefully. So just remains for me to wish you all the luck with your new release and with all the gigs you're going to be doing this summer and beyond. So lovely to be with you. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're most welcome. Lovely to catch up. Speak again soon. Okay. Thank you, Judith. Bye. Bye-bye.